question for mathematics paper 2. This is grade 12. Question for trigonometry simplification. So this is grade 12, question 5.2. This is the question 5.2. Simplify the expression to symbol trigonometric term of the 2 cos bracket 180 minus x sine 1 minus x divided by 1 minus 2 cos squared 90 minus x. So we are going to look at that now. Now, looking at this question, first of all, we are going to break it into pieces. So let's look at cos 180 minus x. Now, we are using expansion. So let's use expansion of cos. That is the cos. Let's write with a different color to make it more nicer. We choose, let's use green for that. Cos of alpha minus beta is equals to cos alpha cos beta plus sine alpha sine beta. Then we go back to our color, the red color. So what we mean by cos of 180 minus x, it means it's cos 180 cos x plus sine x sine 180. Now, when you look at the graph that we are going to have, we're going to have a small sketch of the graph. So we're basically going to have two types of graph. Let's use blue. So this is the sine, it's red, sorry. It's the sine graph. And 0 going up there to a 90, 180 to 270, then 360. Then this one is a 1, this one is a minus 1. So this is your sine graph. Sine graph. For the cos graph, let's use blue. It's blue. Then it means it starts there, it goes down here, catches there, it goes here. That is the cos graph. Now, if you look at the cos 180, if you look at cos 180, the blue, it's going to go to minus a 1. And the sine 180 is going to 0. So what do we have at the end? We are going to have the cos 180 minus x is equals to a minus 1 cos x. That is cos of 180 minus x is equals to minus cos x. So this is one thing we need from the first part. The second part we look is the sine of a negative x. Can also be written as sine, can also be written as sine 0 minus x, like this. So we go back to our identity of the sine. The sine of alpha minus beta is equals to sine alpha cos beta minus sine beta cos alpha. Then if we go back and now we use our sine of 0 minus x is going to be sine 0 cos x minus sine x cos 0. So if you look at the sine 0, it's going to be a 0, and the cos 0 is going to be a 1. So basically, we'll have the sine of negative x is going to be a negative sine x. This is the other thing we need. All right? So the bottom part, we have it's a cos. Remember, we are just breaking out the trig. 90 minus x can be written as a bracket of cos of 90 minus x bracket squared. So we will use, we already wrote the expansion. Cos of 90 minus x is written as cos of 90 cos of x plus sine of 90 sine of x. Now, the cos 90 is a 0. The sine 90, it's a 1. So basically, you're going to get a sine x from there. So cos 90 minus x is actually equals to that. So if we square it, becomes cos squared of 90 minus x. That is going to be a sine squared x. So if we come back to our question, we had it was a 2 cos of 180 minus x bracket sine of negative x divided by 1 minus 2 cos squared 90 minus x. This can be written as a 2. Remember, we didn't touch the numbers. Then we got the first one, it's a negative cos x multiplied by a negative sine x all over 1 minus 2 bracket sine squared x. Everything I replace, I put in a bracket. So this will automatically becomes a 2 cos of x sine of x all over 1 minus 2 sine squared x. And we have identities. The identities we have, it's for a sine 2 alpha is actually a 2 sine alpha cos alpha. And for cos, not for sine, for cos 2 alpha is actually either we have 3 of these, cos squared alpha minus sine squared alpha, 1 minus 2 sine squared alpha, 2 cos squared alpha minus 1. So this is the one that is involved. So basically, we are going to end up having, on top here, it's going to be the sine 2x. At the bottom, it's going to be a cos 2x. So this will automatically be a tan 2x. So this is the simplification. Please subscribe on my YouTube channel. More is coming for trigonometry every day.